18, episode 8. Welcome back to TiC Writers Block Podcast. This is episode 18. Very special episode tonight because we're talking E3. E3 is just, 2 weeks away, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Can't wait.
And we got a full staff tonight. So we're ready to talk. We're ready to talk and get you guys entertained and excited immediately because we want to hear from you guys in the chat. We want to hear what you think is going to happen at E3. Of course, what we say is probably going to be about 75% accurate, and I might give out a prize for whoever's most accurate, which would be me, so I'll just be paying myself. But
cheating.
Let's get this started. Just in case, since there's a few people in here who hasn't been here a little bit, let's reintroduce the cast. I am your host, Kid Smooth, aka the best bot from the block. Okay, so let's start with Dan the Man. What's up?
What's going on, y'all? Dan the Man here, checking in. Check me out on the Game Cave. See what I do. I play a lot of old school beat 'em up stuff like that. So what's up, y'all?
And you guys can go on from there because I think he's the only one that haven't been here since the TiC merger.
Oh, man, really? Well, this is Nicodemus X, the self-proclaimed king of indies, Mr. Light, Bright, and damn near white himself. I'm here. I am back. I'm back from a long hiatus of not being on the show. I missed you guys so much. Did I tell you guys that? Did I tell you how much I missed you guys?
Yeah. I missed you, too.
Okay, thanks. See,
yeah.
We're real men. We're in our feelings. We're real men. But yeah, definitely good to be here and ready to hash out these predictions. And mine are going to be the most accurate, by the way.
Sure.
Right.
All right. What is the dude who ditched us for the multiverse?
Yo. Wait.
Don't let him do that to me, man. Don't let him do that to me.
What's up, Undead?
Undead here for another week, and I will almost guarantee you I will put a game on the line that I will be more accurate than Nicodemus and Kid Smooth.
Oh, okay.
Wise up. You lying. You always lying.
All right. So, new type, a.k.a. Matt.
What's up, guys? Glad to be here today. Let's make some outlandish predictions, guys.
Not outlandish.
It's about to be awesome. And then Loudmouth himself, you know what I mean?
That fame face. He's giving you that fame face.
Okay, I'm still waiting for somebody to screenshot that and make the meme. Right, so I will use that.
Loudmouth, man. I'm about the quietest one on this show, man. What's going on? It's Fame Entertainment, Inner Circle. Make sure you guys get all your gaming news from TiCGN.com. And, all of these clowns going to be wrong with every prediction they make. So, let's just get it wrong.
All right, so, you know what I mean? This is the writer's block. We like to have fun, and we're a little bit unconventional. So I'm not going to make you guys talk in, like, the structural order. We're going to go Microsoft first, Sony first. No. I just want to know random things, you know what I mean? And we're going to get a couple cracks out of this. I want to hear, like, the most bold predictions, but we gotta try to nail this down and see how close we can come. Who's gonna do what? So I'm gonna ask the first person. I'm gonna ask for a prediction. I gotta get a prediction from the one who said who's the most gonna get this right. Not Undead. Undead said he was gonna unseat Nicodemus. Nicodemus, what's going to happen at this year's E3?
Oh man,
Anybody?
Well, we are going to focus on the Sony end of things because that is, my primary console is what I know the most about.
Okay.
But I'm going to go ahead and start this thing off right, okay? First of all, I'm going to address the YouTube community really quickly because this prediction I'm about to make, I have been making this prediction for a good few months, and everybody and their mama was saying how stupid I was, how dumb that was, how it's never going to happen. But all of a sudden, because this particular game is in, spoiler alert, Uncharted 4, now all of a sudden everybody feels like it might happen, okay? But I want to go on record as saying I was the first one to say this, okay? And that this is the prediction. Crash Bandicoot is going to be announced at this year's E3 as a PS4 exclusive, okay? So I know a lot of people feel like this is just out the box or whatever, and there's no way Activision is going to give up the rights, but I want to straighten some things up real quick. Activision does not have to give the rights in order for Sony to get exclusive rights to Crash. They could have the same type of deal as Capcom that they have with Street Fighter and Capcom, so they don't exactly have to have the rights. So I think this is very feasible. I think they've been hinting long enough, and I feel like it's coming. Okay, and it's going to be exclusive. I'm banking on a full-on exclusive, but it might be timed. But that's my first prediction. I'm getting out the way because I'm the one that said it first, and I don't want nobody stealing my credit. Just saying.
Okay. That was the big accuracy?
My only question actually for everyone on that one is, like, I don't doubt we'll see a Crash Bandicoot game at some point for sure.
This year's E3.
Oh, okay, we'll go with your prediction. This year at E3. Crash Bandicoot's supposed to come out. When was the last time Activision did a full-out exclusive game? Has Activision ever even banked on exclusive games? Ever?
Not that I know of.
Exclusive
Not that I know of.
content, but not exclusive game.
Not that I know of.
That's the only thing I see, but it would make no sense for Crash to come to Xbox. So it's kind of in that awkward middle ground, unless of course Sony's done some backroom deals and got it back, but that would make no sense.
Why would you say it makes no sense for it to come to Xbox though?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't make sense because when I think Crash Bandicoot, I think PlayStation. I think my childhood playing PlayStation, right? I don't think Xbox when I think Crash Bandicoot. I think there's a certain amount of... That's just one of the exclusives I don't see ever making its way over. Sony may have sold the rights, but still a PlayStation game. Like, if it came to Xbox, I'd be ecstatic. I would buy it day one.
But it was on 360, right? I mean, Nick schooled me to that the other night.
It was on 360 at one point. It was one of the ones that didn't really get too much attention, but it was on 360.
I actually didn't know that. So
Yeah, I didn't believe it. Nick schooled me on the other day. I didn't believe I had to go look it up.
I'll tell you this. Crash Bandicoot, this is one of two things that's going to happen at E3. If it's going to show up, it's going to show up either A, as a multi-plat, going to be a multi-plat, or it's just going to show up on somebody's t-shirt. That's all. That's all I'm giving the Crash Bandicoot. I don't think it's going to... It'll be there's no way it's going to be an exclusive.
I like doubters. I love you doubters. I love you guys because it just makes me even more happy when I'm right. So, yeah, you keep that. You keep doubting, okay? I appreciate that. Oh, hey, before we move on, I want to go ahead and re-solidify what I had said about the PS4 Neo versus that Xbox Scorpio or whatever it's called. Yeah. So this year's E3, we're definitely, of course, we're going to see the PS4 Neo. We're not going to see it, but we're going to get the actual real name for it. The specs are going to be revealed. I believe we're going to get a price for it and like a release date as well. And it will be more powerful than the Scorpio.
Oh. I think that's a terrible idea.
Wait. Can you repeat that again, please?
Yeah, well, you want the last sentence?
Because I had lost you when you were talking about how, like, just say exactly what you said.
Well, hold on, time out. You never introduced Matt.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
You did.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah,
real quick.
I just thought the Matt was
paying attention. Somebody's not paying attention.
Matt's like a ninja. He's like a ninja. He's in and out real
It's
quick.
because Matt never speaks, so I always forget he's in the podcast. He just my bad.
All right.
So I said PS4 Neo's real name will be revealed. Specs, full-on specs are going to be revealed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to get the price and like a release window or date. We're going to get all of that, right? And then the specs are going to reveal that it is going to be more powerful than the Scorpio.
Lies.
Yes.
All right.
You lose that bet.
So Nicodemus.
No.
You really lost the
Me and
bet.
Kismu, we made this bet. And I'm not reneging. I'm standing true to what I said.
All right.
You a re-nigger.
No, not happening.
This is what's going to happen. All right? So if this is true, right, Nicodemus, if this is true, if you think your prediction is going to come right, there's going to be a lot of ticked off developers.
And how come you say that, my man?
Because those who are already working on Neo games are working with the specs and the prototypes that they already have, would then have to scrap that and do it all over again.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. These specs that are out there or whatever like that, like Fame says, they're lies and propaganda. Okay. We have not gotten the official words or anything from Microsoft or Sony. So, you know what I'm saying? You were supposed to actually share these so-called specs with me. I never got those.
You know what? I would do something. I should
furthers the speculation in my mind.
I should just screen share it. Matter of fact, I'm going to email it to you.
Yes, please do. So I can read this.
I don't mind sharing it with you because, like I said, E3's in 2 weeks, so all that information will be out anyway. It won't even be exclusive anymore. So I really don't care who has this information, but.
Yeah, I want to see this, okay, because I'm standing true to what I said. And, my brother, let's not forget the bet, okay? If I'm right, you have to play a JRPG, okay, of my choice.
You have to play NBA Live!
Yes, exactly, okay, so let's not forget. That's the bet. You have to play
you
a
have to
JRPG
stream
of my
choice. You
and
have
you gotta
to
stream it.
too.
And you gotta stream it.
But you have to stream it too. You have to stream NBA Live. I want to see your creative character. I want to see the face scan. And you have to drop more than 10 points.
Rip.
So I'm just...
Actually, I actually want to dial it back because Nicodemus is saying that we're gonna get all the specs, everything, all the info, price point, everything else, and a release date for this console. Correct?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We're getting that.
So are you projecting this for holiday season or next year?
I'm projecting this thing for holiday season.
That's my problem right there. I had a really long conversation with Anchorman about this, and there is no way that Sony is going to release a PS4 Neo, which is going to cost. I'm sorry, if you think you're paying $400 for this console with the power people are paying for,
gaming console?
you're crazy. You're going to be paying.
4K though.
It's going to be 4K video. It ain't going to be 4K gaming.
It's like 40 at most gaming.
I was going to say, let's dial it back. If it's 4K, it's not going to be native. Period. End of story. Second of all, the price point's going to be $500, $600, probably. Unless they really get some really cheap hardware in there, and then I'm really edgy about cheap hardware. So you're talking $600 for that. $399 for the PSVR, which is supposed to come out, so we're up to $900. Or if you grab the bundle, I think it is with the camera and the Move controllers, you're up to $1,000. Nobody in the console market is going to drop $1,000 on a console.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. But my man, Golden Reaper in the comments, he hit the nail on the coffin of what I'm thinking right now. Not the whole purpose, but part of the purpose of the Neo is to be compatible with as far as power is concerned, with the VR. So I think they are going to do that. I mean, I get what you're saying as far as price and all that. I get that, but I really think they're going to release that thing this holiday.
So do you think the PS4, the original PS4, is going to struggle with VR?
I don't think it's going to be struggling. Like Tom, I think they've optimized it in a way to where it's going to work out. But I think the Neo is going to be more beneficial for VR.
Because I know some people say, well, I played it. I played the VR. It was on a PS4, and it was smooth. But people got to realize, whenever you go to, whether it's E3, PSX, back, whatever, you know what you're playing on? You're playing on PC. So, of course, because they want the game to play as best as possible. Because there's no way anything at these conventions are running on console. They're all running on PC.
Whoa, that's a bold statement. Because I was at some of these conventions, and I'm not even gonna lie, I ain't see no PlayStation 4s because I wasn't even trying to be a part of that VR. I'm not even gonna lie.
Let's scale it back. Everything is running on PC. Let's scale it back. 'Cause I feel like we're putting too much into the.
We're talking about Sony too much. Sorry, guys.
No, not that. I don't care if we're talking about Sony. It's putting too much speculation on the Neo. I want to know what's going to happen at E3. All right?
Exactly. That's what I'm waiting on.
So, Nicodemus thinks that we're going to get the price, the specs, and the release date of the PlayStation 4 Neo at E3. The crazy thing about how you mentioned that is that you also think we're going to find out that it's more powerful than the Scorpio at the end, and the Scorpio might not even show up to E3. But
it might not, but the specs that are out there or allegedly out there, I think they're going to be better than those specs that are out there, and that's going to be proof enough because you guys are kind of banking on those specs.
I'll tell you this: if the PlayStation Neo turns out to be more than 6 teraflops, then it won't be a PlayStation. It'll be a brand new console itself, because then they would have to change the actual stuff in it. The point of the Neo is to replicate what's already in the PS4 in order for this whole cross stuff to work for the PlayStation devices. If they then somehow opt that up, they're going to have to. The stuff won't be compatible with the other parts of the system, so they're going to have to swap it out and upgrade the parts. That's obviously going to drive up the cost of the console, and then it remotely brings it up a new console. So I'm not going to say that it won't happen. I'm just saying that's why I don't think
it is, it's going to be just like right now. If it is, it's going to be just like right now. It's going to be very little more powerful, just by a little bit. I think they're going to edge them out again. So,
all right.
But we shall see. I got more, but let's move on to other people or whatever. Don't forget my Crash. That's me. That's all me. That's all me. But let's move on to others, because I do got more. I'm gonna share a little later.
All right.
Can I say one thing? Can I say one thing?
Go ahead.
Okay. I think it would be a mistake for Sony to spend any time on that new console right now, honestly, because it would take away from what they already have. They got the market share, and I think they should just concentrate on games. Like, they should really just say, okay, this is what you have invested in, this is what's coming out soon and in the future, instead of concentrating on specs for the Neo, because what that does is that take away from what it's all about, which is the new games, the information, finding out what's new, and just I would say touch on it a little bit, tiny bit, really tiny bit, maybe like 5 minutes, and then just move on to games only. And not spend too much time with it, because it's not needed right now. It's really not needed. You already have new consoles out. It's already new gen. So why do we need new gen?
They're not gonna spend too much time with it. What they are gonna spend too much time with, which is another prediction, they're gonna spend too much time with VR. I really feel like they're gonna spend way too much time with VR, and I'm not sure how they're even gonna show that off. But I think they're gonna really try, and I don't think it's really gonna show that well on the stage. So I do feel like they're gonna spend too much time on it.
That's another mistake.
Unfortunately,
I hope they don't make. Yeah, because you can't show VR.
It's
so hard to show.
You're gonna see it. They're gonna try it.
Oh God, that's gonna be really.
All right. So in that case, Dan, what do you predict? What's gonna happen? What do you think? Give us a prediction for E3 from anybody.
Okay.
Whether it be Sony, whether it be
Take-Two, the people behind like Rockstar, Grand Theft Auto, all that stuff. They're gonna announce Red Dead Redemption 2. Also with that, they're going to say that the remastered versions are going to release on PC. They're going to release all the versions, the Red Dead Revolver, Red Dead Redemption, and then Red Dead Redemption 2 will release on PC. So that's one of my predictions. I think this is going to shock, because it's like, wow, that game was kind of like, the consoles thing. It was never branched out to PC, and they're going to open that market up by releasing those the remasters and number 2. That's my prediction.
Excuse me, sir. Did you just say Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to be released on PC exclusively?
No, it's going to be released on PC. It was never released on PC. So they're going to release the Red Dead Revolver, Red Dead Redemption. They're going to do it kind of like a classic compilation, remaster, and then they're going to release Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC.
Okay.
2 years after that. It's going to be a GTA 5 thing, though. They'll do it a year later. Oh yeah, Rockstar loves doing PC players dirty.
I know. I feel that pain every time.
Undead. E3 prediction from you, man.
Well, I think everyone's spot on. I am worried about Sony spending too much time on the VR. I think a lot of companies are focusing on the power and everything else too much. We're going to see a lot of it be focused on that, and frankly, I don't care. I'd rather see games. Things I'm kind of excited for. Watch Dogs 2, I want to see where they're going to take that, because that's going to be there. Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to get announced. I'm calling it now. There will be Xbox backwards compatibility for Red Dead 1. Yep. We are Red Dead Redemption, because we already had it show up in the marketplace and people were playing it. So obviously it's in the works. So they're keeping that one close to the chest. I think you're going to see another Elder Scrolls game because Bethesda said they had something in their pocket coming into E3. So I think you may see an Elder Scrolls 6. Hopefully it's not something they're trying to branch off of, like Elder Scrolls Online or anything like that. I want to see like Elder Scrolls 6. Trying to think what else. I want to see. I want to see more on Recore. I think you're going to see more about Recore for sure
nice.
because I really want to know what the game's about or what kind of game it's going to shape up to be. I want to see more Scalebound on the Xbox end because that's one of my most look forward exclusives. And the game I most want to see, even if it goes to a multi-plat, I want a sequel for Sunset Overdrive.
Yes.
That game was fantastic.
It was fun. It's pretty fun.
All right, so you said there's going to be another Elder Scrolls game.
Yep.
You said that obviously the Red Dead Redemption and the first Red Dead to be backwards compatible, along with the Red Dead Redemption 2 announcement. Obviously, we know there's going to be stuff about Recore. Okay, so those are some solid predictions.
I'm excited to see some gameplay of Recore. I can tell you that. That'd be nice. Yeah, that'd be real nice. I hope that comes true.
Matt.
So,
There he is, the silent ninja.
all right, I got an Xbox One. I got a Microsoft One.
Sure.
This probably, I don't know how far into the future this might happen, but I do see it coming eventually. Is they talk about the UWP, and to the point where Phil will be up there, and you can put what's it called? You can open up the app, the Xbox One app, on your PC. Put a disc in your Blu-ray drive, an Xbox One disc, a 360 disc, what have you. Put it in there, and then it'll play, and you can just play it like that.
Wow.
Oh.
There's no way.
They want a universal Windows platform.
Hey,
I think that's for like digital purposes, but I mean that would.
Yeah, I can see that for digital purchases, but not for the. I can just go get my Red Dead Redemption I got for 360 and put it in my PC.
Yeah, they just need to do it for both. They need to do it for both.
Yeah, but I mean, how would that work? Because it'll be locked with the 360 settings. You can't open up the settings.
You can't change anything. It'll just like emulate 360.
That's fine. That's fine.
There's no point of it. It was. I know that's
The whole point is that you don't have to rebuy it. If you had, like, for example, if they did this before they released the Scorpio, that would be basically your point of entry, right? It'd be the cheapest way to get the new games. But if you have a Windows PC and you have a PC that's capable of performing at that level, you can just put them in there and then it'll be fine.
That's a bold.
I'm gonna keep an eye on that.
That's ultra bold, man.
That's bold, man.
That's bold. So like,
Man's got balls, bruh.
So if you just tuning in, New Type predicted that Microsoft is going to show off. Will this take place at Microsoft conference or the PC gaming show?
Gotta be Microsoft.
It's the conference.
Which one? PC's conference or Xbox conference?
The main one.
Microsoft.
All right, if that ever happens, I think they do it at the PC conference because it would only make sense. Because that doesn't do anything for Xbox fans. New Type believes that at somewhere on E3, whether it be Microsoft's conference or the PC conference, that they're going to demo an Xbox One or Xbox 360 game disc running inside a PC where you would play the game natively from the disc. I don't think that's possible, but I'm not. It's a prediction, so what happens?
I would support it, but that's impossible. But I would support it. I'd go get a whole bunch of my games and put that stuff in there just to try it.
And Fame, me and T, man, you got a prediction for me?
Yeah, it sucks at the end because you hear stuff that you already had in your mind. So I'm just gonna run it down. Of course, we're gonna see Red Dead BC on Xbox when they announce the new Red Dead game. I think Rare's gonna show more than Sea of Thieves. I think we're gonna get a new Banjo-Kazooie and a Conquer game. I think Rare's gonna announce those. I do believe at some point Mikey Barr is gonna come out and say by the end of the show, the preview members will have an update to the Xbox One announcing the merger with the Windows 10 store. I think the update will go live during the show for their preview members. I think they're gonna wait to the very, very end to show a hint of Scorpio. They're not gonna talk on it too long because we won't see it until probably in the first quarter, early second quarter of 2017. I believe PlayStation will show what they normally do, a lot of indies, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing.
I'm excited for that.
I think we're gonna finally get release dates for Last Guardian and Horizon. Well, I was gonna say Horizon will get delayed, but I'm gonna backtrack on that and say it will drop at the end of this year. I think they're gonna wait to the very end of the show and show God of War 4, more of a teaser trailer than any type of gameplay. I think we'll see another Elder Scrolls game, and we'll get a Prey 2.
Prey 2?
Yep.
You think Prey 2? Okay.
It's gonna come back from the dead, huh?
Prey is back.
That would be an extreme shocking surprise. Nah, well, we could.
Will it be a multiplat? Will it be a multiplat?
It will be multiplayer.
Of course.
Okay.
It's gonna be a side scroller beat 'em up.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, that's less likely. So as far as we're gonna have a whole hour left, guys. So obviously, I want these predictions coming through as much as you got. But I have so some of the predictions I've said in our other our podcast, the TiC podcast. I said it in a video. I have a bunch of predictions. So I feel like as far as so we know the Xbox Mini or the thing that leaked is going to be smaller console. I predict that this console is going to be either the same size as the Wii U or slightly smaller. The Xbox Mini, yep. And I am also going to predict that the Xbox TV thing that they got competing with Chromecast will also have the option to play games as well.
Really?
Yes. And all right, so all these for this segment that I'm doing is all Xbox related. So I also predict that Titanfall 2, when you pre-order Titanfall 2, you're gonna get a month of EA access. That's gonna be showing up on Microsoft Stage, and you're also gonna get Titanfall 1 digital code with it. Same thing with Battlefield. Battlefield wants something to compete with Call of Duty's Modern Warfare remasters. Since they don't have enough time to remaster any of their older games, they're going to make all the Xbox 360 versions backwards compatible with their to help promote Battlefield 1. So the old like the Bad Company games, maybe Battlefield 3 backwards compatible for the Xbox to be playable on your Xbox One.
Nice.
And it will go in the vault before Battlefield 1 comes out.
Yeah, those are all feasible. I don't hear anything too bold yet.
Oh, okay. All right. So you want something bold, right?
Yeah, that's all probably gonna happen. I don't hear anything that's most likely.
I told you I'm accurate. You know, I told you I'm an accurate person. Okay, Rare.
So you safe. That's what you are. You're safe. Let's get to the real.
They mentioned Rare, right? Okay, so Rare is gonna show off. We know about Sea of Thieves. He said something about Conquer and Banjo. I don't see. No, we're not getting any of those. Nope. Nope.
Yeah, we are.
No.
Who said? Fame said we getting that.
I said we're getting a new Banjo and a Conquer.
Okay, so you the Crash of Xbox. Okay.
Yeah.
We're getting a perfect Dark game, and we're getting a Battletoads related game. I don't think they will be done exactly by Rare. Rare would have a hand in it, just like Killer Instinct was. But I feel like Perfect Dark and a Battletoads game or a Battletoads inspired game would be next up from Rare. And I don't think Sea of Thieves is coming this year as a game. It'll come as a beta this year as a game. I'm still going to go by my prediction. We'll get Halo Wars 2 as a beta, but the game won't be available this year.
All right. Not bad. I like the idea of having the slimmer Xbox. That one we got right now is just too atrocious. We need a nice to look at one that looks as beautiful as the PS4.
Hey,
See,
you
you
know
know,
what? I got-
some of us actually play the games instead of looking at our console.
Oh, wow. What time is it? 7:40. Shots fired. Wow. Man.
Oh man, I just gotta give you. I always have to give you a ribbon on that one. Same thing as when you were playing Uncharted for the past couple of weeks. It was like King of Indies. Okay.
Yeah, oh man, like, I'm exposed though, for real. I have not touched an indie game in like, what, 2 weeks? Going on 3 weeks? But I did say that once Uncharted dropped, the world would stop, and I really did mean that, because that's all I play right now.
Okay, you want something out of the box? Out of the box, I believe if they do talk about Scorpio, it'll be announced at $500, and it'll come with an elite controller instead of the regular controller.
Oh man.
Something out of the box.
What about
$500?
500. The Scorpio will be $500, but it would have an elite controller included instead of the regular controller.
See, that's not a bad price.
But I think it would be, you know what's crazy? You know how they're talking about, I guarantee, I'm going to predict that the controller that comes with the Xbox Money, the Xbox Mini or the Xbox
Xbox Money.
He thinking about that money.
we'll have a share button and record that button on the controller.
Oh no.
That would be nice.
Oh no.
I'm going to predict that. Yep.
Y'all really think they're gonna do that?
I believe that's
Oh, I don't see that, dog.
Because
It'd be nice. It'd be nice, but
connected.
I don't see them doing that.
They haven't sold the Connect with the Xbox One console since 2014.
Uh-huh.
So Xbox, and not everybody is saying Xbox record that. And people got to double tap the home button. They're going to find a more convenient way to do it, and it's going to put a direct button on the controller.
Look, I'm gonna say this, guys. They're not able to do that because Sony has patented that, and there's no way
They won't call it. They won't give it the same.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys.
They'll
not
get,
gonna happen.
You can't patent.
You can't patent the action.
That's like Samsung patenting the record button on the microphone. Like what? I get my microphone.
Sorry, guys.
If
If you want the convenience of the share button, you got to go with PlayStation 4. I'm sorry, guys. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
You guys are. I thought this was predictions, not wishful thinking. not hope. Not hope.
I'm just happy that I know for a fact Xbox will not put a stupid touchpad on my controller.
And I'm also going to predict that the redesigned Xbox One controller won't be too much different from the Elite or this one. It will be the same size. It will have those convenient buttons, but it's also going to. It's going to be the first Xbox controller since they were wired to not have the batteries. But their battery life will be guaranteed 10 hours.
I like the batteries, man. I'm sorry, because here's the thing. People say, oh, my PS4 controller don't take batteries. I just charge it. Well, when it goes dead, what do? Plug it in.
Yeah.
So if your Xbox battery, if the batteries die, guess what you can do? You can plug it in. I prefer
That's
that.
true.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the
batteries die. You can just plug it in, just like the DS4.
But
I'm a fan of the batteries, though. I ain't gonna lie.
We're not.
Batteries.
The whole world isn't made up of us who actually prefers the batteries because we get more life out of it. So there is a lot of people that aren't happy that they have to make another expense to continue their gameplay. So I think that's something Microsoft has been looking into, and they've been just looking for a way to make sure they can do it where it would have lasting power, and I think they figured it out. Remember, these guys figured out how to do backwards compatibility in like what 2 weeks?
I change out my batteries like shells in a shotgun, man. Some go wrong, they go dead, pop it out. Bam, and I'm back in it. I don't have to plug it in or get enough control about that. Batteries are just so much better. They last longer. They're a lot more convenient.
Yeah, I agree. With
All right, before I get to the next part, I want to say shout out to everybody's watching for giving us a high number this week so far. So please keep in touch, keep in tune. Let us know in the comments. We are reading them. So shout out to Kal-El, Titanfall Princess, Young Savage, Golden Reaper, and CLK. I'm just reading
Savage. Yeah, always in the comments. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, I actually got to do a shout out to Young Savage. I completely forgot to toss this game into my predictions, but Mafia 3 is going to blow the doors off any open world game this year. Period. End of story.
What did the other Mafia games do?
Yeah, there we go, kid. Thank you, kid. Thank you.
Okay, let's reel it back here.
More of this wishful thinking.
No,
right,
let's
unrealistic dreams.
We're gonna bring it.
Reel it back.
We're gonna bring it back to
Uncharted
Nicodemus.
3 was one of the... Hey, roll it back. Uncharted 3 was one of the weakest Uncharted games in the series. And what is Uncharted 4? Come on, Nicodemus. I know you can finish this one, bro.
It is absolute perfection.
Exactly, because they learned what people didn't want. And Mafia 2 was a great game on its own. It had its flaws, just like any other game. But with some of the changes they've made to the game and the characters, and they're stepping out of the whole just the Italian mob cliche, and they're branching it out. The story has a lot more depth this time around, and it's a lot more gritty than it was before. And I'm really looking forward to it. And plus, I believe, I may be wrong, I haven't watched the trailer for it in a long time. It's in New Orleans, so you know it's going to be fantastic.
Oh, hey, that's a plus right there. It's in New Orleans, huh? That's what's up.
You know, as we keep going to show, I keep thinking of other crap. But I do also see, if there is an Xbox Mini or whatever it is, smaller Xbox before the Scorpio, I think it will drop with Gears of War, a themed Gears of War. It'll be a themed Gears of War console when it drops.
Ooh, that's from me right there. That's from me right there, man. That's what's up.
Speaking of, so we're gonna actually roll it back to Nicodemus since you started us off. With your
Okay.
for us, man.
Well, this is PlayStation, so you know they coming with the games, right? So yeah, you already know they coming with the games. So they coming with the quality. They coming with the new stuff, the new IPs, the stuff that everybody wants. So one game I do think they're finally going to go ahead and reveal is by Sony Bend. This studio is the studio that made Uncharted, Golden Abyss, games like that. But they're working on a big AAA open world horror apocalyptic game. And this game is it's called Dead Don't Ride. Now, we've seen screenshots of this game in the past. It's been speculated they're working on this game. I finally think they're actually going to bring it to the table. And I think they're actually going to show off the game and actually show off some gameplay of this thing. So I think this is going to be pretty big. Everybody's been waiting for Sony Bend's game, and I think it's coming this E3, and I think it's going to just blow the roof off. Okay? So do you guys know about Sony Bend? Nah, y'all know nothing about that. But so also Kingdom Hearts 3. I think we're going to get some Kingdom Hearts 3 gameplay. And
exclusive?
Nope, it ain't gonna be exclusive. No,
it's multi-plat.
It's multi-plat, definitely multi-plat.
Coming to PC.
I'm glad we got a PC guy in here because I really don't ever hear anything about PC ever until Dan the man is in here. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Dan, reminding us of the master race. But back to what's real.
Boy, he done channeled that light skinned Steph Curry power right now.
You know what it is.
Y'all should have seen the other day when he lost his mind when the goal.
Know what it is right now.
He had like a party with streamers and everything.
Dog, I'm telling you, I told y'all we was coming back. I told y'all, I've been saying we coming back, and now y'all seeing what's happening right now. You seeing what's happening. We taking over once again.
Y'all went out in the 90s.
Yeah, we back though, bro. We back. Y'all not shutting us down this time. Y'all ain't shutting us down this time. We about to take all y'all women again. It's all over for y'all. All over.
It ain't.
We're gonna get gameplay, and I think we're going to get a actual release date, at least a release window for Kingdom Hearts 3. A lot of people think it's not coming out until like 2018, 2019. I think it's going to get a release window of at least holiday 2017.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yes. So Kingdom Hearts 3, big popular game, is going to be on the PlayStation stage. Let's see. Oh, here's something. I made a video about this, but the Vita. Sorry, Vita fans, but I feel like there's not going to be hardly any attention to the Vita this year. I think Sony's main focus is going to be on VR. And not to say that Vita is a gimmick, but Vita is kind of a gimmick to me. Sorry, but so I feel like they can't focus on too many gimmicky things at once, and the Vita is going to take a huge back burner. Like, I don't even think you're going to hear much about the Vita this year. I don't think they have room for it. That's not the focus, so don't be expecting no Vita talk at this year's E3. I'm sorry. I'm just going to put that out there. That's my prediction. That's how I feel. So that's really it. Oh, wait a minute. The last thing, real quick. Sucker Punch's new game is going to be released. Not released, it's going to be announced. We're going to get a teaser of this, and it is going to be Spider-Man. Spider-Man's coming exclusive to PlayStation 4, and it's going to be developed by Sucker Punch. We've heard rumors about this thing, and I'm inclined to believe that they are true, and I think they're going to give us a little teaser of Spider-Man exclusive to PS4. So that is going to be huge. Yes, that is going to be huge. That's right, Muhammad. Spider-Man exclusive. Yes, in the chat. That's what's up. Yes. So.
Okay.
Actually, I'm actually fairly disappointed that Nicodemus went through 4 or 5 games there, which I'm 100% on board with those predictions. But you're a PlayStation man, correct?
Si, senor.
A PlayStation man that did not mention the fact that we need to see The Last Guardian get an official release date and final gameplay and everything else.
I didn't mention Last Guardian because Fame had mentioned it. It is on my list. Yeah, it is on my list. And I do agree. It definitely, we will see gameplay of The Last Guardian, and we are going to get a release date. Just to go ahead and reconfirm that, but Fame mentioned it, that's why I didn't mention it.
Okay.
Yes. So you can not be disappointed in me anymore. I am that guy still.
Okay. Just making sure.
But I think it's going to be a great E3 for Sony. But the only thing is, with Sony, I feel like they're going to misstep a little bit with that VR. I feel like the pacing is always off at Sony's conferences, and that's what's going to misstep them this time is going to be that VR. Not to say I'm a hater of VR or nothing like that because I haven't tried it, but like I said, I don't see how they're really going to show off this thing properly on the stage. I feel like they're going to try, and I feel like it's going to fail. So...
Here's what I think. I think what they're going to do is this is how they mess it up. Okay, they're going to show Shenmue, and they're going to show gameplay, and it's going to be like, wow. And then they're just going to cut right to VR. Just sap the energy right out of the crowd.
Yep, that's what's going to happen.
It's going to be like, go from Shenmue to like, weird-shaped dudes hitting balls back and forth to each other. It's going to be like just sapped energy out of there.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
I feel it.
Yeah, it happens every year, so that's what's going to happen this year. And, the VR thing, like I said, I got to try it. I'm hoping that they'll have it in, like, stores to where people can actually get their hands on it. But my opinion still stands. I'm not convinced. I'm not hyped for it. I'm not looking forward to it at all. So, But that's what they want to do. That's their thing right now, so...
Actually, question I was thinking about there. Let's do a reverse prediction. Who do you think is going to have the worst E3 show? I'm not talking just Xbox or PlayStation. I'm talking developer-wise, too. Like, Ubisoft's got a show, da-da-da-da-da. Who do you think is going to have the...
That's actually supposed to be next week. We're going to do...
we're doing that next week because I was getting ready to say it.
Who's going to win who's E3 and why? That's like...
Who's going to win and why?
I'll hold it.
Okay.
I was getting ready to
Hold
blast.
But, still throw out your predictions. Let's start off with... were you just answering anybody, or did you make a prediction, Undead?
What's that? Sorry, you chopped Dave there.
I said, did you just make another prediction, or were you just following up to Nicodemus?
Just following up to Nicodemus. Other than that, like, which I really don't care about, but that's gonna be at E3. I don't know. I think we'll probably see more about For Honor from Ubisoft. Ubisoft's gonna come out with a plethora of games that are all gonna be vaguely mediocre and okay, which is pretty much their style. I'm most excited for. I want to see more of Titanfall 2. That's really what I'm interested in seeing more of.
All right.
Titanfall 2 is supposed to have a story, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that might be interesting then.
All right.
I'm just kind of tired of multiplayer-only games, so I'm burnt out.
Yeah, those ain't gonna stop. They're not gonna stop.
I know. I don't know why, because these console gamers, they don't play them for more than like a month or so, as it is. So, but anywho, that's a different topic for a different day.
I'm going to predict that Ubisoft takes the same footsteps as EA and do its own subscription services and try to make it available to both Xbox and PlayStation as well.
I agree they might try to do that, but at the same time, when I can go down to my GameStop and buy almost every Ubisoft game in the recycled bin for $15, it's kind of pointless.
Yeah, but it's a prediction. It's a
2 weeks
prediction.
after release. They're so trash.
Like, you know, how to make an Ubisoft game, essentially. It's like, all right, so you're going to have to climb a tower at some point to reveal more parts of the map. There's going to be a bunch of fetch quests. There's going to be a bunch of filler. There might be a good story, maybe, and it's going to be really glitchy. And, yeah, that's a Ubisoft game in a nutshell in the past 2 years.
You ain't lying, brother. You ain't lying. I have no faith in them.
All right, I got a prediction, if you don't mind.
Sure.
All right, Nintendo.
Oh, boy.
Oh God, you know, here's the thing. It's like the young kid in me still wants like Nintendo to just like do something.
Dan, just a disclaimer, just to give you a heads up. You know Nintendo's not going to be really much of a factor, right?
Let me tell you, but here's the thing. This is my bold prediction. What they're gonna do? Okay, they're gonna show off Zelda. All right, that's a given. They already they're gonna dedicate the whole thing. But they're gonna at the end of the Zelda presentation, they're gonna say, "Hey, it's just one more thing."
Oh Lord.
And they're gonna show you a small glimpse of a full-fledged Pokemon RPG for NX. They're not gonna talk about it that much. They're just gonna show you a couple of little screenshots, play a CG kind of like quick teaser trailer that just has like text, and that's gonna blow
That would be dope.
everything out of the water. That's my little prediction because I think
That'd be dope.
because I mean they don't have to talk about NX to show a game. You know, they can say this is what you can expect, and we're gonna build hype off of a full-fledged open-world Pokemon RPG for the NX. And this is what you can expect in next year's E3, and that's what they're going to end with after the Zelda presentation.
I did a video about that for the Wii U, and I was saying, man, if they actually made that full-fledged game like that, that would be dope.
Money would just print.
Everyone would buy that game. People who say they wouldn't, they will buy that game.
I would have it. I guarantee I would have it because I want to play that. I would play.
That's pretty bold.
And I will say EA was finally listening to us, and we will have a new Fight Night Round 5.
Ooh.
It'll be happening.
It'll be microtrans. You get one boxer, and then you have to pay for the rest.
Yeah, that's EA.
You gotta pay for Floyd Mayweather.
Now that's realistic right there.
You start off with no gloves. You got to pay for the gloves. You got to pay for the trunks.
Yeah,
you got to pay for your trainer.
That's a realistic prediction.
All real world cash in order to play Fight Night, guaranteed.
Actually, no. No, you want bold prediction? EA Access is going to get an add-on for an extra $7 a month. You actually get all the transactions.
Wow.
The microtransactions for free.
Wow.
Then they charge you for the storage of the microtransactions. They go, yeah, you get them for free, but you still need to pay for 6 MB of save storage for all of your purchases.
I was going to say, we know Kid Smooth wants those NBA Live microtransactions if there is any.
Well, NBA Live has never had microtransactions.
Dude, they're gonna announce the NBA Live is over. They're gonna announce that we're done with it.
Actually, my prediction is
bring
that
back NBA Street.
They're gonna bring back NBA Jam. Then they're gonna go old. They're gonna say we're gonna bring back NBA Jam.
Well,
Steph Curry on the cover.
Nah, we make NBA Jam. That's Midway.
That is Midway. NBA Street was them. That's right. That's right.
I think they're gonna announce NBA Live or some sort of NBA Live as a free to play, coming early 2017.
Free to play? Why? Why would they benefit from that?
Because that's when they can actually make money off microtransactions, and they have a better program than 2K, and they can make better with that.
But not enough people interested in NBA Live to go free to play.
Well, if people are interested in
2K, hold on, back it up.
People played the demo, the actual game of NBA Live, and that's a fact. So
back it up. You said it would be better than 2K.
Their pro am mode is better than 2K.
Oh, Dan, don't get him started, please. Please don't get him started.
Come on, man. They can't even make a menu. The user interface is not even as good as.
Oh, here we
No,
go. We're in this trap. We are in this trap right now.
I start the game up, and then I gotta enter like a contra code just to.
Oh my God.
I don't know. That's terrible. It's terrible. Terrible.
I got another prediction. This one's going to be for Sony.
Okay.
We will see Knack 2, and it will be the best thing we see on their conference.
Knack 2, no.
Yes.
There will not be a Knack 2
There
at
will be a Knack 2.
E3. No, sir.
Yeah, there is.
So we're back to wishful thinking now. No, there will not be a Knack 2. There has been no indication of such in no shape, form, or fashion.
They're hiding that info.
Yeah, you know, I will
Nah.
say, if Sony shows The Last of Us 2 and God of War 4, they're gonna.
I'm in suspense.
Who censored him?
I'm in suspense. What? Sony got him? I'm in suspense.
He got censored.
What are you about to say?
Yo, I got like kicked out. I don't know what it was.
Oh.
Y'all hear any of that?
No.
No. Finish what you were saying. I'm on
Just left us in
the
suspense.
edge of my seat here.
No. What I said was, if Sony announces God of War 4 and The Last of Us 2, they're gonna shut down E3. They're gonna. It won't even be. Nothing else will matter to anyone inside. They announce God of War 4 and The Last of Us 2.
I see God of War 4 teaser more than I see Last of Us because I think the main focus is really just Uncharted right now. Uncharted 4, I don't think they're really ready to even talk about Last of Us 2, but I do see God of War 4 teaser.
I think Nintendo will beat it with the RPG announcement.
Please stop.
If they announce that Pokemon RPG
Oh my gosh.
is shutting everything down.
I admire your faithfulness to Nintendo and PC, but look here, brother. Nintendo is not touching anything PlayStation
Dude, they're gonna
does.
do it, man. Watch.
Anything.
They're gonna do
I'm
it.
sorry, Dan. Please stop.
Watch.
Please stop it, man.
You say look, you can hold me to it. You know what I'm saying? What I will do
Oh
is
my gosh.
I will draw Super Mario and eat the paper.
This faith in Nintendo is unreal. This faith in Nintendo is unreal.
He said he will draw Super Mario and eat the paper.
Yeah,
Yes.
I will eat the drawing.
That's yeah. You're gonna have to do that. Get ready. Go ahead and draw him now. Go ahead and draw him now and get ready.
All right. I got another prediction, right?
Uh-oh.
All right.
I'm going to predict that Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, right? That's what it is. Wastes 10 minutes of Sony's press conference, while the remaster wastes an additional 5 minutes of Sony's press conference.
I've seen 15.
What? Say that again. Say that again, brother.
Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is going to show up on Sony's E3 stage. Press
Definitely.
conference.
Yeah.
It's going to waste 10 minutes of their conference, while their remaster of Modern Warfare will waste an additional 5 minutes.
Oh,
Press conference.
that's heartbreaking to hear. They're definitely gonna show it. Definitely. I just hope they don't spend too much time on it. But yeah, that's heartbreaking. That is heartbreaking prediction. It's heartbreaking because it's probably gonna happen.
I really want to see all the games that Sony's bringing, since I will be stepping into a PlayStation console in the next 6 months to a year.
There we go.
But I really don't care about the Neo. I really don't care about PSVR, and I really don't care that they got the DLC deal for Call of Duty. I don't care about Call of Duty. I don't want to look at Call of Duty. I'll look at the other games.
Undead sounds bitter. He used to be a COD fan.
Man, I will 100%.
Oh yeah, you used to make the
own that.
montages, right? You made the
Yeah,
montages.
I will
Yeah.
100% own the fact I am salty about Call of Duty. I will own that, and I will wear that on my. I'll wear that on a shirt. If someone wants to make me, I used to be a COD fanboy, and I'm salty. You can make that on a T-shirt. I'll wear that. But no, I just have no interest in the space. I have no interest in the fact that if I want Call of Duty 4, I have to buy Infinite Warfare, and I have absolutely no interest at the fact that here in Canada they're charging us $113 for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and COD 4.
That salt is real. That salt.
I need some popcorn because it's salty as
I know, right?
All right, here's another prediction. Here's another small jab, right? Dead Rising 4, Xbox One, Xbox Scorpio, Windows 10.
Exclusive.
Cross-play, cross-buy. It's going to look amazing.
I can see that. I can see that happening.
It'd
Who
be like
makes
four
hold
games.
on? Who makes Dead Rising again? Who makes it?
Capcom.
Nah. Capcom's learned their lesson.
Well, no, they haven't. Here's the thing: just because Capcom made Street Fighter for PlayStation doesn't mean anything about Dead Rising. You know what I mean? Last time, this is what happened. Here's the thing:
Here's what had happened.
all the Dead Risings that appeared only on an Xbox platform has been the better version. Dead Rising 1 was better than Dead Rising 2, which was a multiplayer, and Dead Rising 3 obviously was amazing as an Xbox exclusive, and Dead Rising 4 is going to be perfectly fine without being on PlayStation. Doesn't need to be on the PlayStation to be good. Yes, we know the install size of the PlayStation 4, but Microsoft will counter that with the install size of Windows 10 since over 200
Okay,
million people
and that's
got
what
it.
I was
Just
thinking
PC,
about
so.
that's really what I was thinking about was the
Yeah.
install size. I
Yeah.
wasn't saying that it was going to be a bad game or nothing like that, but yeah, I was thinking they would not want to miss out on all the gamers that they could reach on the PlayStation side, because that's money right there. So, but I don't know. So you're thinking that Microsoft will sell them on the Windows 10, that they have a big install base over there?
Well, yeah, here's the thing. Just to give you, here's another banger, shocker, probably won't surprise anyone. But, like, I think Fame said he thinks the update is going to happen, like, during E3. The anniversary update is going to take place, I believe, in July. And after that, every game that's on Xbox is on PC, and every game that's on PC is on Xbox.
Wow.
Or at least that's on the Windows store. Like, the apps and stuff is all going to be. Once the store merge, it's a wrap. That's why games that like Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2 is going to appear in the Windows Store day and date with like Origin and Xbox and PlayStation, and it's going to be more beneficial for those who are on Windows 10 or Xbox because they get their Windows version. Wow, I keep hitting my mic. They get the Windows version when they buy the Xbox version. So that's my prediction there.
This man be happy about them predictions. He do a little dance every time he predicts something. This man be proud of them predictions, bruh. But hey, you guys are making solid predictions, but just to reiterate, mine are the most accurate. They're going to be the most accurate. Mine make the most sense. I mean, a lot of your predictions, guys, have been honestly wishful thinking.
Okay.
Honestly.
Don't worry. Every time I see if one of your predictions doesn't come true, I will be tweeting you on it every time. Don't worry.
They tag me.
I'll be sitting there watching the E3 streams. They'll be like, Sucker Punch is making a Spider-Man game. It's a multi-plat, or it's going to PC. I'm going to be like, Nicodemus, bro. I told
you. There's no way Sucker Punch is making a game that's multi-plat. I'm just telling you guys right now. Not going to happen. So.
Yeah. The Spider-Man, that's why I've been upset. Spider-Man will be exclusive because Sucker Punch is making it, and that's stupid.
It'll be a trading card game. No animations, just pictures of cars.
This is not a Nintendo developer, Dan. I'm sorry. This is the real deal over here, sir. We're getting a full-fledged experience.
No, it's going to look
like when you first got the game on, it's going to have a beautiful CG graphics, and then when you get to the screen and you hit start,
now this man is just hating. Now he just hating. That's foolish hate.
That's foolish hate.
It is, bruh. This is gonna be open world. It's gonna be like one of the best Spider-Man games ever made, man.
It wouldn't be hard. All it's gotta do is beat Spider-Man 2 back on the old generations, and that's the only good Spider-Man game. So it's not like it's got a lot of competition.
It's true.
It's gonna be point and click, and they're all gonna be like baby versions of themselves. It'll be like, what happens if Spider-Man was like 6? And it's gonna be a point and click adventure. It's gonna be 20 hours long.
Dan, eat that Paper Mario, bro.
I already got some bread and some mustard ready.
New type. You got any other predictions?
Nintendo is they're gonna accidentally out the actual release date for the NX because it's gonna be the same day as The Legend of Zelda Wii U.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, because it would be stupid to, like, honestly, really, to release it at a different date. They got to come out at the same time.
Nintendo should talk about it. I don't get it. If it comes out next year, they should talk about it. They should show something. The box. You don't even have to talk about the. Don't even show the box. Just talk about what's coming to the new Nintendo. What type of games can we expect, and just show a couple of them. They don't have to go through the whole thing. They can focus on Zelda and then just say, okay, this is that, which leads off into the Zelda presentation. Start off with NX and then lead off into the Zelda presentation and end it with that. And that would be good, but they're not going to do that. They're going to focus on Zelda the whole time, and then, like I said, Pokemon RPG announcement, and it's going to blow anything PlayStation has out.
Oh my god!
I'm going to predict that there's going to be 2 VR games exclusive for obviously PC, and the Xbox is going to blow out anything that's showed on the PSVR.
Oh my gosh!
Yep.
I love how the bottom feeders like to come after the king. Let me tell you guys something real quick, okay? Nobody is beating PlayStation in these exclusives, and nobody is beating PlayStation. Even though I don't care about VR, but no one's beating them in the VR. They are so much ahead of the game, guys. That everything
so much
VR.
ahead, they're going to put out a new console for it to run properly.
How dare you speak those facts? Okay, look here. That ain't got nothing to do with it. Okay, dude. I almost called you something else just now. That ain't got nothing to do with what I'm saying. All right. I'm saying the best of the best VR and exclusives is going to be on PlayStation once again.
Best of the best. Okay, you know what? I will give PlayStation the exclusives. They've always had fantastic exclusives. But best of the best VR, man, if you're not playing on Oculus on the PC, you ain't playing VR, man. I don't even like VR.
Oh, my bad, guys. My bad. I was talking about...
Did you hear that? Oh, okay.
No, my bad, guys. My bad. I was talking about significant platforms. My bad, guys. I'm referring to significant...
Oh, you're breaking up.
Yeah, sorry. That was my bad. My bad for not clarifying that, guys. Sorry about that. Consoles, bro.
Alright. Bang, you got another prediction?
No, man. I'm about tapped out. Y'all got that.
Alright. I'm predicting, right? Crackdown beta. Right after the announcement.
Crackdown beta?
Yep.
That's highly likely.
Yeah, that's feasible.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Okay. You guys
for Xbox and PC. Xbox and PC can both test it out.
I get that one cracked down. I mean, I played it on Xbox 360, so it's definitely a fun game. I'd be interested in being able to play that because I will have an Xbox by this holiday. I'm getting a Gears of War edition.
So Nick, you slumming, huh? You slumming?
Just for that Gears, bruh. So I gotta have it. I gotta have it.
Boy.
And then Dan the Man, you got another prediction for us?
Bethesda. Okay, I think they're gonna announce another Evil Within. I think that's what's gonna happen. And it's gonna be open world.
That makes no sense.
I think so.
Even Within 2
they're gonna make it like
a
survival type, like the whole city is corrupted, and you're gonna have to get out. I think that's what it is. You're gonna have to get to like some car is probably that's gonna get you out of the city, and you have to get to that car, which is your escape. But that's the main part of the game is trying to get there. I think that's what it is. It's gonna be open world, and it's gonna be Evil Within World. That's what it's gonna be called.
Evil Within World.
Yep.
That sounds interesting.
Okay. Actually, it's kind of interesting to bring up Evil Within because I was talking to somebody the other day, and so they gave me a link, and it was to an article about Bethesda was talking about maybe bringing 3 or 4 games to show at E3.
You said 3, definitely. 3.
3 definitely. So Evil Within 2 kind of makes sense. Elder Scrolls 6, like we haven't had. Like when did Skyrim come out? Like I was in
a long time ago.
I was gonna say I was in high school when Skyrim came out. So Elder Scrolls 6 and the third one, I want to say they might try to do something with Wolfenstein again.
No,
because that Wolfenstein game was
I don't
dope.
know.
Yeah, it was. It was, man.
They already dropped 2 Wolfenstein since they been the publishers of it.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be Wolfenstein.
I think, but if they're only gonna bring 3 to 4 games, so that means each game's gonna have a 20-minute demo. Like, That's crazy.
Nah, I think their biggest game is going to be probably Elder Scrolls with the longest demo, and then they'll show Evil Within.
Okay, well, we shall see. I'm gonna book that. Man,
Who's taking
Undead.
notes? Who's taking
Okay.
notes of all
Well,
this?
we no,
I
we
got
can take
all
notes.
the
We just
notes
hit
right here. So I can look
rewind.
at my laptop. I got the lag. I'm taking notes right now.
Okay.
There you go.
Undead. You got any other predictions?
If Elder Scrolls 6 drops, it's gonna be exactly like what happened with Fallout 4. Everyone's gonna be saying Bethesda 1, guaranteed.
If it
Because
drops,
when
does it drop this year?
I don't think it'll. You know what? I honestly can't say yes. I can't say no, because Fallout 4. I figured they'd announce it and wait a year, and then they came and were like, Fallout 4 November, and everyone's
Yeah.
like, what?
Mhm.
Oh, damn. So if they announce it, it could come out for holiday, but deep in my heart, I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm super hopeful because I need another RPG in my life. Like I need another 500-hour RPG in my life.
I
But
haven't had one of those in a while.
but to be realistic, no. I think you may see like spring 2017. Sometime in 2017 makes a lot more sense.
I'm going to predict that a Fable game gets resurrected. It may not be Fable Legends. It may be some Fable something, but there will be a Fable game to appear at E3.
Like a teaser or something, because they can't have anything ready to show. Like so.
Fable is where OKC is right now.
Oh man, that's that harsh. That's that harsh truth right there.
Fable, they're chilling in the same room right now. Fable's done, man.
Just defeated and angry.
I think there's a Kickstarter out there right now for Fable, but if they're not putting money behind it, it's done, man.
That's not even really
I was
Fable.
gonna say, I thought I saw in my Twitter feed something about a Fable card game.
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
what it is.
Fable
It's
card
a-
game,
it's
but
a
that's the only
Kickstarter.
thing that's in development is a Kickstarter. That's it. It's done. Put a fork in it.
Yeah, but that Kickstarter, that's not really.
Right.
Microsoft is letting somebody use the Fable name for their little card game. It has nothing to do with Microsoft making a Fable game. People are running with that and not looking at what it really is. That isn't a true Microsoft Fable game. Microsoft is letting this company, I forgot the name of it, use the Fable name and the Fable characters for their card game. It's not an actual Fable game.
Yeah, I knew that. It's just that's it.
But we will see
Microsoft's
Fable 4.
You know, Microsoft was like, we're not doing nothing with it. So somebody else, if you got something you want to do, you got permission.
Microsoft didn't keep the IP for no reason. We will get a Fable 4. It'll be dark. It'll be gritty. It'll be open world. It's going to be beautiful. They kept
Y'all
the IP
think
for a
y'all
reason.
gonna see
It's going to be an action novel. There's no gameplay.
this man here? Do y'all think we're gonna see gameplay, or is it gonna be actually just like a little teaser?
No, I don't. I brought up Fable, but I don't think we'll see nothing about it this E3. That's something that's in 2017.
Okay.
We'll get a teaser for. But they kept the IP for a reason. Otherwise, people would have sold. Because there were companies asking for the IP when they, but Microsoft chose to just drop Lionhead, close them, and keep the IP. They would have sold it if they weren't going to do nothing with it. They have plans for it. It's obvious.
Right.
Now, another prediction, this probably is something that we won't see, but for the people that at E3, I think for those attending Xbox Fan Fest, we'll all get an Xbox Mini.
What?
Yes.
What?
I think people attending
How many people can attend that? Like
500.
500.
Oh, okay. That might be possible then. Wow.
You're
That.
getting an OG Xbox.
You're gonna get a shirt at best.
Now, if any of you guys get an Xbox Mini, you don't need it, feel free to ship it here. But
Hey, we got part of our team out there. Lynn will be out there. So Lynn, get us an extra Xbox Mini while I'm out there, brother.
Yeah, send it to me. I don't have an Xbox yet. These guys
you,
do.
you and B Money go and get us an extra Xbox while I'm out there. Since Kid Smooth got this asinine prediction.
We got, and what else? Prediction. I say bold predictions. Come on, anybody else got something else before I think of something?
Final Fantasy VII Remake will come out earlier than expected. I think it's going to come out at the end of 2017.
Final Fantasy
What's that
remake.
episodic? Isn't it going to
The
be
remake, Final
episodic?
Fantasy VII remake,
Okay,
will come out at the end of 2017.
I can see that. I can
It's
see
gonna be
that.
holiday,
Square
it's gonna be
Enix doesn't
holiday.
go bankrupt before then.
Yeah, and it's gonna be the first episode because remember it's broke up in episodes. So.
Because 15 is
first
coming
episode.
out. It's coming out this year, right?
Yep,
Yeah, September.
15 coming out, yep.
Yes. Yeah, I can see that.
And then early winter for Kingdom Hearts, and then late 2017, it's gonna be Final Fantasy VII.
Okay.
That's the first thing you said I agree with.
So actually, with Final Fantasy VII, since it's episodic, how long do you think, since it's Square Enix and Kingdom Hearts 3 was announced at E3 how many years ago? How many years do you think it's going to be between episodes in Final Fantasy VII?
Oh man.
I think they're gonna do it yearly. I think it's gonna be every year.
Yearly?
An episode every year.
Dude, they cannot afford to do that. They can't afford to be doing
Reed
that.
sometimes makes terrible decisions, and that's what it's gonna be.
They're not that stupid,
Dude,
man.
it's gonna be
not
yearly.
It may be quarterly. Every
No,
3
no,
months,
I-
man.
no,
They're gonna come out with 2018 for episode 2, 2019 episode 3.
I am 100% playing because Square Enix has been on the ball with Hitman, so they've been releasing an episode every month. So I can't rag on them. But the ongoing joke with Square is obviously that the reason they've stuck to episodic games is so that they can afford to make the next episode because they take so long to make their games. But they have a lot of good games lined up. It's just I want to see at E3. I want timelines for all these games. Because I find with Square Enix, they're like, we're going to do this game. And people are like, all right, so when are you going to do it? Oh, a couple of years from now. Don't worry about it. We'll tell you about it.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Square Enix, I didn't realize it. I feel like they crept in with these episodic movements. But what else as far as predictions go? I got a prediction, a PlayStation VR prediction. We're gonna get Drive Club and No Man's Sky PlayStation VR versions demoed on stage.
I can see that. Oh God.
Oh, well, they may want to stay away from that No Man's Sky because people are heated about that right now. So they may not want to bring that up. Apparently people are so angry that it got delayed.
It's like, what game doesn't? It's like, you really mad about this?
No Man's Sky is not all that to be getting that mad about it. You don't even know what the
but you're
hell
right. It's not.
No Man's Sky is about to be throwing out death threats. Come on, man.
They're like, oh, we need it. It's like, really? You just
All
Uncharted.
propaganda, man.
All propaganda.
People hyping us up don't even know.
Crowd.
Don't even know if they're hyping up. It's propaganda.
Crown Clown said No Man's Buy.
No Man's Sky. Wow. Wow. All right, guys. All right, let's get now. Let's start getting these some ultimate prediction. I want a big one from everybody. I want each of you guys to give me something big, whether it be bold or just something concrete from Microsoft, Sony, Ubisoft, Bethesda, whoever's having a conference. I want to know, like, all right, this is like this. Well, I truly believe is going to happen. The closeout.
Does that have to be something new or like?
And no, it just be something that you're gonna be like, you know what, this is what I would put money on this.
Okay. I'll go first real quick because you already know what I'm gonna say.
Sure.
I'm putting money on that Crash PS4 exclusive being announced. They teased it for long enough, and I think that Sony is going to go ahead and announce this thing. It's going to be releasing in 2017. And also, the new Spider-Man game, I'm putting money on that as well. We will get a teaser of that. It's going to be made by Sucker Punch. So I'm putting money on those two. I will put money on those two. I'm 100% sure that that's going to happen like I work for Sony.
Okay.
Yo, I just put money on, back when I said earlier, how we will get the Windows 10 store integration for the preview members live during E3 for Xbox. So I put money on that. That's for sure. We haven't had an update forever for the preview members. So we're going to get one at E3 live, Windows 10 integration, games, apps, all that stuff will be on the Xbox One during E3.
All right, I got mine. Okay. You're going to like this one, Nick.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to have to get you a towel after this. Okay.
Oh, man.
All right. Rocksteady will come out on stage and show off the new Superman game they've been working on for the last few years.
Ooh.
And it's going to be amazing. There you go. I'm done.
Okay, let me let that marinate real quick.
Here we go.
Oh man.
Come first to PlayStation, then other platforms later that year.
Okay. Rocksteady Superman
Rocksteady.
game. That would be absolutely epic. But man, you are dreaming. Oh man, you're dreaming. I'm dreaming with you. I'm dreaming with you, man. But look,
Can you imagine, dude?
dog. Oh, that'd be amazing.
There we go.
Okay.
Ultimate prediction. There we go. Locked in.
Okay, I respect that.
It's a Superman game. It's gonna freaking suck.
Not with Rocksteady. No, my brother. Not with
Rocksteady. It's
Rocksteady
Rocksteady.
gonna do Superman right
care
now.
who makes
This ain't EA where you gotta buy capes and stuff. No, this is gonna be Rocksteady.
There, yeah.
No one's gonna buy it.
No,
This man here. Boy, people gonna eat that up. A new Rocksteady game and a Superman.
It's gonna be Superman. They're
Don't
gonna.
nobody like Superman, fam. Let's be honest. Don't nobody like Superman. Nobody.
Well, see, Rocksteady's gonna do great. Let's dial it back here. Rocksteady could do great. They'll release a Superman game, and it'll be awesome. You can import your Batman from Arkham Knight and then beat the tar-ass Superman with him.
Yep.
And they will be fighting, and then they'll stop fighting if they say their mother's name at the same time. It'll be a quick time event. You gotta choose between four names: Lisa, Doreen, Martha.
I would be more excited for Injustice 2 than a freaking Superman game.
It's gonna be a Superman game.
Because Superman is freaking stupid.
It's gonna look great. Watch. It's amazing. You're gonna look at it and you're gonna go, man.
I'm with Dan on this one.
It may look good. It may look good.
Dan was right.
No, I'm with Dan.
But it's gonna be stupid missions, stupid side missions. It's gonna be because no one likes Superman. Let's be honest. We thought your favorite heroes. You don't see Superman. Y'all don't like y'all care about him. You don't care. None of y'all care about him.
I have a Superman
He's
T-shirt.
the worst superhero ever.
See, the thing is, it's hard to make a game around Superman because technically he's indestructible. You know,
he's too OP. That's why I don't like
so
him.
it's like, what can you do? You know,
I'll tell you, here's how you do it. You don't put him in Metropolis. What you do is you take him to where Darkseid is. Because remember, there was an animated episode of, I think, Justice League, where Darkseid took him into his own universe, and he hired like all these dudes to try to kill Superman. So, and you could do it in that way. You can still make it open. You can still make him explore this vast, area of like all this darkness and terribleness that he's trapped in with Darkseid. And you can, because he can still fight. He can fight and bust down whole buildings and rip everything up, and it wouldn't matter because there's no civilians. He's actually trapped in this world, and his thing is to get back to Metropolis. That's how they can do it. It's easy. It's really easy. Just don't put him in.
Gonna be trash.
I'm not really like a big Superman fan. He disappoints me because he got all this power, but he has no heart. But Rocksteady, I do think they can pull off a good Superman
I'm
game.
a fan of Rocksteady.
I agree. Me too.
Let's think about it. If a Superman game, he's like roaming the streets of Metropolis, what? Every thug is gonna have kryptonite.
That's why you can't do it like that.
If I'm Superman, I should have no damage. It's an ultimate cheat code. Not every thug.
That's why you have
Harry gonna have kryptonite.
Right. That's why you can't put him in Metropolis. You got to put Superman in a situation. And that's why I said, Darkseid has tried to kidnap him and put him in the world that Darkseid lives in. That could happen. I mean, and Superman has, and his whole thing was
Superman movie sucks. Superman game.
Superman makes a comment during the animated show, the episode, and he says, "Now I can let loose." And he lets loose, and he fights hardcore in that episode, Justice League.
Yeah, I remember that.
Justice League cartoon.
I know what you're talking about.
Remember that? Yeah, and that way he let loose.
I put money on it. I put money. If they do make a Superman game, he's gonna be flying around Metropolis. It's gonna be
that's where it's gonna start.
And I believe stupid story. You gonna have grunts. You got people with bats, and Superman gonna be taking damage. Oh, because I haven't recovered from something stupid happened at the beginning of the game.
Said Thug 1 hits him in the chest and it counts.
Yeah. You're gonna be dying. Come on, it's stupid.
You have to collect power-ups for your eye beams. Like you run out of them. That would
He's gonna start
terrible,
off.
man.
Oh, I lost my memory. I don't know how to use I-beam.
Yes, indeed.
I lost my memory. That's how it's gonna be. He ain't gonna be able to fly or none of that. It's gonna be
yes,
stupid.
indeed, bro. I met somebody. I now know somebody that hates Superman worse than me. ENT.
And I'm not a huge fan. I'm not a fan of Superman.
Me neither.
It's just that Rocksteady, it will be that person to do it right. And I think they're gonna come out, they're gonna talk about it, and they're gonna show it off, and it's gonna be beautiful. And then when we finally play it, it's gonna suck, but it's gonna look beautiful on stage. But when we finally play it, it's gonna suck, but it's gonna look beautiful on stage, guaranteed.
It's gonna look good.
Superman, he can get as playing him as Superman, can he get killed by a thug just beating him up with pipes and stuff like that?
And
he can die.
But he can get killed by like Darkseid in them though. You take him into that universe, he's done. He's like,
are those pipes and bats gonna have like kryptonite in them? Like
they would have to, bro. They would have to.
Because that's where I was like, there can never be a good Superman game that
This has gonna start. This has gonna start. In a world where everyone has kryptonite, Superman must save Lois Lane from Lex Luthor. That's how the game is gonna start.
Oh man, hate is real on this show.
Yeah. All right, man. So Dan the Man thinks Superman, Rocksteady's going to reveal their Superman game, where it's going to be probably the best Superman game we ever gotten, which that's
on PlayStation stage. Yep.
On PlayStation.
I like that.
Stage.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that prediction. I like it.
So PlayStation is going to show off both Superman and Spider-Man.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
They will.
New
They're not
type.
showing Spider-Man. They're gonna show Superman.
New type. You got like a book it prediction, like something you really.
Book it prediction is they're gonna show off Amy Hennig's new Star Wars game.
Mm.
And the one that I think is gonna happen, but maybe not, is original Xbox backwards compatibility.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Okay.
That would be hella nice, actually.
Damn.
Play some cameo.
I do think. All right, for my predictions, I do think we will see a Sunset Overdrive 2.
Sunset Overdrive 2.
I was watching old E3s. I was watching E3 2013 earlier before we started this podcast, and when they were announcing Sunset Overdrive, they were announcing a bunch of IPs, and they said, franchise, a new franchise. So obviously that means, more than one. And I think Sunset Overdrive came out October 2014. It could get announced this year to potentially come out next year. But I think we will see either, if it's not Sunset Overdrive 2, we'll either see a Sunset Overdrive 2 or a sequel to Rise Son of Rome or a
Definitely Rise. I could see that.
Yeah, either Rise Son of Rome or Sunset Overdrive 2.
Yeah, both of those. I can see that.
Kid, would Sunset Overdrive 2 be exclusive?
No.
Yes.
It's a Windows 10 game.
Yes.
Windows 10.
It'll be exclusive as far as Windows, Xbox. Yeah. I don't actually even think it will come to Windows, honestly. Whenever Insomniac wants to make a game run on PC, but otherwise, it's not coming to PlayStation in that case. No, it's not.
Okay. Why you think not?
Because it's just it's just for the same reasons why I think a Rise Son of Rome won't come to PlayStation, and why I think like some of these third-party games that are on Xbox One now that aren't on PlayStation, I just don't think I don't think it's gonna go. I don't see there being a need to. Ain't like it was gone there as a shifty thing, you know what I mean? Where Tomb Raider was questionable once multi-plat, then exclusive, and now multi-plat again. No, it's not like a situation like that. So
I'm just asking because just because it wasn't really supported as much as it should have been, and do you think that the devs or the publisher will be scared to sign another exclusive deal?
Well, Microsoft is not going to publish a game for Sony because Microsoft is the publisher of that.
Oh, Microsoft was the publisher for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Sucker Punch. Who was this that made this? Insomniac, right?
Insomniac.
Yeah, I think they're going to take their talents to South Beach.
So, no, people keep forgetting is that When they were working on Sunset Overdrive, they were also working on Ratchet and Clank. Ain't like they just skipped, oh, we're not going to make a game for PlayStation. They had games for both platforms. It's just that they got their game that they want for Xbox, and they have their games that they have for PlayStation. It is what it is. Like, there are developers who have games specifically for Xbox and games specifically for PlayStation.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. I just the gamers got to support the games more, and I know that game didn't get much support, so I just don't know if they're gonna really go for that again.
There's plenty of games that don't get support. Even the PS4 with its 40 million consoles, there's plenty of games that don't get supported. I mean, it just happens. Just because PlayStation has that many consoles doesn't mean games are getting supported. I see people hyping up JRPGs every day of the week, and those games won't even sniff a million with 40 million consoles sold. So let's be real here. The console size don't mean anything. It does not mean anything.
It don't mean anything, man. But I'm just saying, dude. I don't think that Insomniac is gonna go for that twice in a row. Like, how many copies did that thing sell realistically?
One sec, I will pull it up.
It did sell 1 million. It did
make 1 million.
Yes, it made 1 million.
And I can find you a whole bunch of PS4 exclusives that didn't crack 1 million. A whole bunch.
And you gotta understand,
the install base doesn't mean anything.
And you gotta understand, like, people. It's not. You gotta think about it. It's not. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, PlayStation sells more, so every game just have to be marketed by PlayStation." They're still getting every EA game so far. Mirror's Edge, Battlefield, both is being marketed by Xbox. Capcom, like I said, they have their set of exclusives they put out for PlayStation, and they got their set of exclusives that they put out for Xbox. Just Capcom, Dead Rising has just had a better relationship on the Xbox brand than it did on the PlayStation brand. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just, it is what it is. Like I said, and Microsoft makes up for the install size one way or other, whether they put it on PC or they give them an extra.
Give them that money
here and there so they don't have to worry about that. But dang, what was my booking prediction? Did I say it? What was my
Sunset Overdrive 2.
Oh yes, it has. Sunset Overdrive 2.
Boy, I swear.
Yeah, that's what we were debating just now, sir.
Yeah. All right. Even though I don't think I keep telling it's like my head and my heart. I don't know if the Scorpio is going to be revealed, but I still think I want to say the Scorpio will be revealed at E3 some shape or form. Some way, somehow, it will be. Boom, here it is.
Good, 'cause I'm ready to get you on that JRPG. I'm trying to think of which one I want you to play right now. I might make you play. Do you like Final Fantasy?
No, don't.
Am I supposed to say yeah or no? Are you gonna make me play a game I like, or are you gonna make me play a game I don't like?
Don't make him play 13.
Well, I'm not going to give you that answer, sir. So just give me the answer to my
question. Just find a good 80-hour JRPG for Poor Kids Move, and we'll move on.
Haven't played The Witcher.
No, I got The Witcher.
Oh well, he's already playing RPGs. He's already got it. He's already doing it.
Kid not playing The Witcher. Don't let him fool you guys.
Oh, you lying, man?
Why?
No.
You always lie.
It's not being played. I got one achievement in about 17 hours of the game.
You barely scratched the surface.
Yeah, I hate games like that. You know what I mean? If it's like, no.
Dude, you're missing out. Story, gameplay, you're missing out.
Man. Anyway, but
one last thing before we wrap it. I'm just gonna say something BioShock is gonna come out.
BioShock?
100%. I will guarantee we're gonna hear, whether it's a collection, it coming in backwards compatibility, or a new game. BioShock will make a return at E3.
I can see that.
I can't see that at all.
I can see that.
I'm trying to see how who publishes that game? EA?
It's not EA.
Who's responsible for publishing that game?
It's 2K, isn't it?
2K. Oh yeah, 2K.
Yeah, I think it is 2K. Yeah.
The only reason why I'm saying I'm just trying to see how big of a reveal it would be. Well, of course, okay, we have our E3 predictions in. Obviously, there's some obvious things that we didn't mention because they're obvious. We know Gears of War is going to be at E3. We know Forza is going to be at E3. We know Sony's going to say they sold 40 million at E3. We know VR is going to be at E3. We know Zelda is going to be at E3. So obviously, we want to talk about obvious. We want to just focus on a little bit of the things that we haven't heard much from, or some details that of things that we know are going to be there that haven't been heard much. Like I expect new modes for Titanfall and Gears of War that we've never had will show up. So just to throw that in there. But also, if you don't have a place to watch E3, you're too poor to go like me. I'm not going to E3, unfortunately. You can join me. I will be live streaming the show on this channel right here. So, keep it locked. June 13th, you can watch E3 with me. I promise not to commentate too much over the stuff because I'm just going to be excited. So, make sure. And also, next Tuesday, which is June 4th? What's next Tuesday? Anybody got a calendar? All right, June 6th.
I think.
All right, whatever day next Tuesday is going to be the last podcast before the show. And that Writer's Block episode 19, we will ask who wins E3, who loses E3, and why, and what will be the best showing at E3. And then after that, the week after that, which would be episode 20, will be our reactions to what happened so far. We might actually have a late showing because I don't think we'll be going live that Tuesday because that's the day after the Microsoft conferences, and there's still like 3 more days to go. So we might end up airing later, or we might take that week off and then come back the following week so we can let it all soak in what we think about E3. But that's just to give you an update and also to get your latest news on E3 and the newest things that's going around, whether it be rumors, trailers, reviews. Visit TiCGN.com. We got you covered there, and we will have you covered there during the week of E3. So thank you guys for watching and tuning in and having fun with us and taking part in this discussion. And we hope to see you guys all next week. And do you guys want to say your temporary goodbyes before I say mine?
Sure.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, let the lightest person go first, always, guys. So yeah, definitely good to be on the podcast. Appreciate everybody who came out that was in the chat. It was live. Definitely check us out on TiCGN, as Kid said. Also check me out. I have a humble YouTube channel. Make sure you go over there and check out the content. If you like it, please subscribe. But as always, thanks for watching.
Hey, make sure you guys go in the comment section down below, and make sure you guys check out the website, TiCGN.com. Check out the channel, man. Hit the subscribe button, and just to let you guys know, I will be airing a new show with Mr. Nicodemus X. We will be doing a live stream and live debate during E3. So make sure you guys check that out.
Man, y'all taking all the talent. What the heck?
It's just multitasking, man.
Yeah, it'll be the whole day. We'll be doing live reactions, and in between the two shows, we will have a live debate. It will be an Xbox v PlayStation sort of show, and we will have a few Xbox and a few PlayStation guys on to debate in between. But during the show, it'll be live reactions. So make sure you guys come check that out. Yeah, you guys better subscribe to Fami and T and Nicodemus. I got them both in the description below. And also check out Nicodemus's date with his Uncharted game, which I've been waiting that video to go viral. I had to remix it myself. But check that out. Probably one of the best videos I've seen of the year. So that is pretty awesome. Before I interrupt, New Type. Tell them what's up.
New Type 86 on Twitter and YouTube. Check out the website, TiCGN.com. That's it.
Dan the Man.
Yo, you can catch me at the Game Cave on YouTube, and you can catch me at Dan Pooh for Show on Twitch. I will be in Hard Knock Gamers during E3 too as well, trying to do like a kind of like a stream, but more like we yell at the screen and argue about who's better. So I'm gonna be doing that, and catch me on Twitch. That's where I'm doing most of my stuff now. So Twitch TV/DANPOO 4SHO.
All right, and my man Undead, aka this bitter Call of Duty fan.
Man, why you do me like that? It's Undead. You can find me on YouTube. I just got everything set up. I'm going to do a test stream tomorrow. I'm going to try stream to YouTube. If not, I'll go straight to Twitch on Xbox. You can find me at Undead3XVI. And yeah, you can follow me on Twitter. All my social medias at Undead3XVI. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. Don't follow my Snapchat. It's disturbing.
Yeah, we don't want to see that, man.
Oh man, yeah, I don't even have Snapchat. Yeah, of course not. But thank you guys for watching. Once again, this is your host, Kid Smooth, aka I don't know what that reminded me of. Xbox is the best box, and I am the best bot. Good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. We are out. See you guys next week. Also, please tune in. I make videos every day about nothing.
Yes, he does.
We are logging out for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Peace.
Peace.
I hope nobody here